Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on this video and I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So today I'm going to recreate my rainbow eye look. Now I did post this on my Instagram, insert it probably here. So I am going to recreate that look. I did say I used a specific palette, which is this one. It is the Slush palette from September Rose Cosmetics. Now I don't know too much about this, but on their website it says it is Black-owned indie makeup brand. It is cruelty-free and they do worldwide shipping from the UK. So it is a UK brand. That's what it looks like. It is really pretty. It's got a good amount of shimmer and mattes in here. And you've got a really good range of rainbowy kind of colors. The pigment is actually really good. So I'm just going to swatch you some. I'm just going to do here. So these 4 colors. I forgot a tissue. I'm just going to tell you how much it retails for. So on their website it says it retails for £24.99. So in Australian dollars, that's $45.23. I'm going to grab a tissue and wipe this all off. Okay? I'll be back. I'm back with a clean arm, kind of. And I'm going to start this video. So I'm going to start with priming my eyes. And yeah, Lego. Alright guys, so like I said before, I'm going to prime my eyes first, and I'm using my trusty Rimmel Magnifies Eye Primer. This is a really good primer for people who are on a budget. So if you don't want to pay arm and a leg, go for this one. It is a really good one and it does what it says. So I'm blending that out with my finger, and then I'm going to, of course, quickly set that with my Stay Matte powder. So I like to blend it out first and then pop it on. Now I do have foundation on already, so this is a little out of my comfort zone, but I am doing a review on this new foundation and it'll be up soon, if not already. If it is up already, I'll link it in the description box below. So as you can see, I'm putting some concealer on, and of course I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to blend that out with an EcoTools beauty sponge. This is a really, really good sponge. I am quite enjoying this recently, much better than the Real Techniques. So this one has a long flat side and a short flat side. So with my liquids like foundation and concealers, I use the large flat side, and with my powders, like you can see right now, I use the short one. And it does have a flat top, so you can get right up and personal underneath your lower lashes. Now because I did my face first, I'm going to have to pop some powder underneath my eyes, so if there's any fallout, it'll catch it. And this is the RCMA No Color Powder. Okay, so onto the eyes. I'm going in with the shade Black Currant on a ColourPop blending brush, which is a nice firm blending brush, and I'm just popping that on the outer corner of my eye in a V shape, so we can have a cat-like swooshing effect. So it is literally just that corner there. Once I've packed on the product, I'm going to blend it out with a big blending brush. So this is the MAC 224 one with no color whatsoever. So I'm first trying to blend it out and making it more of like a cat eye effect. So when I was blending it out, I found that the color kind of disappeared a little bit. So I dipped my brush into Black Currant again and kept blending it and building it. So I wanted to make the edges a bit more brighter purple rather than a really deep purple. So I went into Dark Cherry and just blended out the edges and made it more of a swooshing effect. So next color is Pink Lemonade, which is a hot pink. And I packed it on with a shader brush first and lightly blended it out. And this is the MAC 217 brush. So it's still a little firm, but will blend out really nicely. Now the next shade is red. So this one it's called Tiger's Blood. So it is a red with a little bit of orange undertone. So it is a really nice red. I did do the exact same thing. I popped it onto my eye with a flat shader and then I lightly blended it out. This is the MAC 224. I did wipe off the purple before I actually blended the red out, so don't worry, it's clean. So the next color is orange. Now I chose a more peachy orange color, so it'll suit the red and the yellow. So this one's called Peach Lemonade, popped it next to the red one, and I did the exact same thing, packed it on, blended it out just a little bit. So lastly is the yellow. This is a beautiful yellow. It's called Banana. Very fitting name to the color. And all I did was pack it on with a small shader brush. And I didn't blend it out because I really wanted that color payoff. So onto the lower lash line. Now I'm taking the deep blue shade, which is, I'm pretty sure, I can't say it, but I'm going to try. It's called Blue Curacao. I don't know if that's right. Anyways, so I popped the deep blue on the very outer corner of my lower lash line and a little bit on top of the deep purple right at the ends, just to deepen up a little bit more. I accidentally put a little bit too much blue in there, so I tried to blend it out, but it didn't work that well. So what I did was layer on the black currant and then I blended it out. So I kept layering it and blending it out to try and diffuse the blue, and then at one point it was too light of a purple, so I popped just the tiniest little bit of the deep blue on the MAC 224 brush and blend it all out together, and it worked out really nicely. So once that was all done, the rest of the lid colors kind of dulled a little bit, so I popped a bit more pigment on and made them a bit more brighter, and Bob's your uncle, it turned out really nicely. So after that was all done, I just dusted away the powder that was underneath my eyes and I cleaned up the edges just a little bit with the sponge. Now I did continue with the deep blue, but I didn't put any more product onto the brush. I just blended out whatever was left on the brush. Next color is that very light pale blue, which is called Blue Hawaiian, and I just packed it on. I didn't blend it, I just packed it on because it's so light. I wanted the most color payoff. So up next is green. And I used the color Lemon and Lime, which is a really nice wearable green with a little bit of a yellow undertone. So I just packed it on and I didn't blend it out because I wanted the most color payoff because it is quite light. Once the green is done, that is it. Almost, actually. I did go in with a black to line my lash line. I went into the Dark Magic palette and I used Temptress, and then I went in with a liquid liner. Now I first used the NYX Glam Eyes eyeliner in black, but that didn't have enough ink in it to do the job, so I had to swap it with the Maybelline Hyperwing eyeliner, and it did the trick. It's a really good one. It has a really slim pointy end and I could get the flick really nicely. I'm not going to get into how I did the flick because I can do a separate video for you guys. So anyways, back onto what I'm doing. I'm taking a beigey champagne-y kind of eyeliner. This is the NYX Glam Eyes eyeliner and I don't know what the name is. I think it's beige, but I don't know. It's a champagne-y kind of color, and it gave the look a little bit of oomph because without it, the plain black eyeliner, it was missing something. Like, it just looked boring and black. So I really liked how the champagne kind of tied everything together and made it a bit more of a glam look. Next up is lining my eyes. So I'm using black on my tight line, and then I put a nude color in my waterline. Both of these eyeliners are Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof eyeliners. I think they're waterproof gel eyeliners or something. They're really good and they're really pigmented. So I'm just coating my lashes with some Better Than Sex mascara. This one is getting a little bit old because I found some flaking underneath my eyes, so I need to throw that one away. Anywho, I did my lower lashes with my Holy Grail Maybelline Full and Soft mascara, and that is almost the eyes done. Now, I didn't do my eyebrows on camera because they take forever and I can do a separate video on them for you guys if you guys want. Onto bronzing and contouring. I'm using the Hoola bronzer and a large tapered brush, and I'm doing my temples, cheekbones, and a little bit underneath my jaw, and also a little bit down my neck as well. So I'm just contouring and bronzing with this one. Oh, also, I'm bronzing up my nose as well, so the sides of my nose and my tip. Next is blush, and you guessed it, it is my holy grail of blushes, which is the Inglot blush in a corally shade from the Free System range. And then lastly is the highlighter. So just highlighting the usual points with the Mary Lou Luminizer. So my cheekbones, a little bit on my nose, Cupid's bow, on my brow bone, and a little bit in the inner corners of my eyes. Then onto lashes. Now I am using the Flirty Lashes from Kiss, so they will bring a nice, long, voluminous, glamorous kind of look to the eyes. Almost there, guys. Next is lipstick. So I'm using the L'Oreal Color Riche in Sepia Silk, which is a really nice, natural nude. So it's like my lips but better. And then I almost forgot to set my face, so I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that's it. This is the finished look. I actually really like how the wing turned out. I really like that effect. So this is what I posted, but without the wing. I liked how this turned out a lot more than the picture. What do you guys think? I really like it. I hope you guys like it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you haven't, so you guys know what? No. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Join the NKM family and click that bell so you know when I upload. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish it there. See you later, guys.